John Beaudin, Rock History Book. I'm back for more interesting tales of rock and roll. Things that we go, oh, that's right. Was he the most underrated songwriter of the 70s? Born September 19th, 1940, we're talking about Paul Williams. Love this man's music. We're going to get to a list of everything he's done, and you'll see, like, wait a minute. You know, people should be talking about this man's music all the time. List of songs. Let me just give some to you. Evergreen, the love theme to The Star Is Born. Number one hit for Barbra Streisand on Billboard magazine. I Won't Last a Day Without You, number one for the Carpenters. Rainy Days and Mondays, number one for the Carpenters. More from the Carpenters, We've Only Just Begun. The Family of Man, number 12 hit. And number 5 hit for Three Dog Night, an old-fashioned love song. Three Dog Night, number 4. Number 15 hit for Three Dog Night, Out in the Country. This is all Paul Williams stuff. Take It Over in the Morning, a number 1 Canadian hit for Anne Murray. You and Me Against the World. Remember that? It's been recorded by everybody. Helen Reddy had a number 1 easy listening hit with it. Rainbow Connection. Kermit the Frog. Come on. I love Paul Williams. Anyway, he was nominated for a Golden Globe and an Oscar for this. Entered the U.S. Library of Congress. Archive number 25 hit. Flying Dreams. That soundtrack song, remember? Let Me Be the One for the Carpenters and Al Wilson. A lot of people have recorded that song. Someday Man, the Monkees. It was B-side 1969 from Listen to the Band. Touch Daft Punk. You're Gone. U.S. country number 4 hit for Diamond Rio. Like, the man is amazing. When you consider, like, getting into the pulse of what was really going on at that time, that says an awful lot. Had a few of his albums. I'm going to go over here a little bit more. Still have them. I used to have a greatest hits called, I think it was called Classics. I treasure Paul Williams' music. Let's look at some of the TV themes he put together. Griffin and Phoenix, called A Perfect Love. The McLean-Stevenson Show, this is theme songs. Another Day. The Love Boat. It Takes Two, Sugar Time. And some of the films he was involved in, 74, Phantom of the Paradise, Bugsy Malone, Smoking the Bandit, The Muppet Movie, The Nights That Saved Christmas, Ishtar, we will forgive him for that, The Muppet Christmas Carol, and The Princess Diaries 2. Paul Williams was born in Omaha, Nebraska, and we tip our hat to one of the greatest songwriters of all time. Love the man. He was such a good actor, too. Always had kind of a wink in his eye. Today, born in 1940, Bill Medley, The Righteous Brothers. You've Lost That Love and Feeling. And I've Had the Time of My Life with Jennifer Warnes. Amazing, amazing voice. Sylvia Tyson, born on this day in 1940. Ian and Sylvia, a Canadian born in Chatham, Ontario. Mama Cass Elliott was born on this day in 41. We lost her in 74 from the Mamas and the Papas. Frida Payne, Band of Gold, born on this day in 42. Who else do we got? Lol Creme from Godley and Creme and 10cc, 1947. And who else do we have? We have a few more. Oh, I love this man. Nile Rodgers' birthday today, 1952. Chic, Le Freak, David Bowie's Sister Sledge. A lot of stuff. Hold on. Born today, Lita Ford from The Runaways. Of course, she had a great solo career. And as well today, it's Trisha Yearwood's birthday. Unbelievable singer. Can't say enough about her. Oh, and hold on. We've got Tegan and Sarah. Their birthdays are today. They're from Calgary. I never got a chance to meet Tegan and Sarah, but I know their dad. There he is. There's Stephen with one of my wife, Shannon's best friends, Nicole Bull. And they're at our house right now, hanging out. We just finished talking about music for about 2 hours when that picture was taken. He's a real nice guy. Really, really nice guy. As mentioned in our earlier video, Graham Parsons died on this day in 1973. They stole his body from the airport. Hey, Sue. Hi, John. Paul Williams also wrote Rainy Days and Mondays. Yeah. Well, we wrote all that stuff. Yeah, we just talked about all that. You probably missed it. It's okay. We had a list of the most notable songs. But Graham Parsons died, and He died of a mixture of the stuff you shouldn't be taking, tequila and morphine, and they stole his body at the airport. They brought it to the desert, and they burnt his casket. He had said offhand to someone, "I'd like to be buried there," and that's kind of what happened. Joshua Tree. Who was Skeeter Davis? Died on this day. American country pop singer. The end of the world. Remember, dies of breast cancer at 72. Who else we got? Oh, Lee Kerslake, British drummer. Uriah Heep, Ozzy Osbourne, dies of prostate cancer on this day in 2020. He was 73 years old. We did a thing on him when he passed away. So there you have it. Paul Williams, like I said, I still listen to his music. Life goes on. Right? Here comes inspiration. And this is a really, really good album. Just an old-fashioned love song. And it's got this, this thing that comes out. It's really cool. Paul Williams, to me, I've got to get an interview with him, is one of the greatest songwriters of all time. And he was such a wink in your eye kind of actor. Loved watching him. And like I said, hey, Vincent. Yeah, we were talking about that, Vincent, a while ago. The Phantom of the Paradise. Man, I was in love with that girl. I forget the actress's name. I haven't seen her in a while. Hope she's still around. But I was completely out of control in love with that actress. Daniel, one of the better quotes. I could find the cure for cancer, but what people will always remember me for is writing the theme song. Oh, hold on, let me scroll down. Sorry about that. Oh, to the Love Boat. Oh yeah. That's a great quote, Daniel. Thank you for that. I never heard that before. Yeah, we mentioned that a while ago. You wrote the theme to the Love Boat, but truly underrated. And the fact that not everyone knows who Paul Williams is a crime. Who was I interviewing that knows him quite well? Qasim Sultan from Utopia and the bass player for Bat Out of Hell. He's a good friend of Paul Williams. He just treasures his friendship. And he said what we all expect he said. He says, got such a wit about him. I have to get Paul Williams on this show. Well, on our sister channel. We don't really do a lot of, we do interviews on here, but we do sort of long form interviews. We'll have an interview. We'll cut it up on our sister channel, which has 100,000 subscribers. We have our award over there. And this one's growing really fast too. But I'd like to get Paul Williams on. Can you imagine the conversation? Anyway, we say happy birthday to Paul Williams today. And if it's your birthday, happy birthday to you. If you know someone whose birthday it is, share this video on their timeline. And like the video, please. We appreciate it. It makes a big difference when people are circling back around to watch it. So take care of yourself, guys. I enjoyed this. Happy birthday, Paul Williams. I'll say it again.